Hi there, Cancer. This is Moonpie Tarot. I'm going to do your next 10 days love reading. This will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So some of the messages may or may not resonate. Just remember that while listening to this reading. It's general, so it may resonate for you. It may not, but if some of it does, that's great. If you want to get a personal reading from me, there's a link in the description box below this video. So just go over there or under this video and click the link, and that will take you to my booking site. And I have several services there that you can choose from to get a personal reading. You can also follow me on Instagram at Moonpie Tarot, and that site is currently under reconstruction, so there will be a lot more cool stuff coming up on that profile, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, and yeah, I think that's it for now. So it's going to be a love reading for the next 10 days. So from the time you click on the video and watch, 10 days going forward from there. Now let's take a look here and see what the messages are. First row will be the person that you have in mind, and the second row will be you. And then I'm going to pull some overall messages. Okay, so let's see. We have the Hermit. Your person has the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. And you have the Sun, the Death card, Ten of Swords, the Eight of Wands, wow, and the Knight of Wands. All right, so let's get a couple of cards from the Psychic Oracle to see what the overall message is here for you, Pisces, and your person, and the atmosphere, the energy for, okay, the next 10 days. Ooh, third eye chakra. How cool is that? Your intuition, very strong. Spiritual strength, also very strong. Now, the third eye chakra here, this is a 6 card. So this does represent love, harmony, and relationship. So there's something you are intuitively aware of about a love relationship, kind of like you're feeling this all over your, your senses are completely affected by something like an all-knowing idea here and about somebody. Okay. I'm just feeling like some of you have this thing, right? And this might sound strange. This is just message coming. Some of you are kind of like, well, how do I activate my third eye? So one way you can tell if your third eye is activated is if you take your finger and you place it just slightly in front of between your eyebrows. If you feel like a magnetic type of like a vibration without actually touching that area right between the eyes. So I'll show you, like right here, right between the eyebrows. So just very slightly place your finger over there. If you feel a vibration of some sort or a tingling, your third eye is wide open. Okay, and that was just a message that I feel like I needed to share with you. But there's something here where your third eye is activated in relation to a relationship or and love and like a harmonious type of connection with somebody. And you also have spiritual strength, which is a 9. And this is about completion, conclusions, compassion. So there's something here where you are, you've come full circle. You've completed the spiritual journey. Some of you have a very strong understanding. For that reason, some of you may have your third eye might be open because of that. But you've completed this spiritual journey. You have become empowered. You are strengthened with this level of compassion for others, even though did I say Pisces? This is supposed to be a Cancer reading. And I don't remember did I say Pisces? Why am I saying Pisces? Okay, I'm going to continue the reading anyway. Usually I would stop if I make a blunder like that, but I feel like there's something here that if I said Pisces, somebody's connecting with a Pisces or has a very strong Pisces element in their natal chart. But no, this is Cancer. This is a Cancer reading. So, all right, let's continue. Please forgive me. Sometimes these things do happen. Everything I said, Cancer, and for those of you who are listening for a Pisces, this is what's going on with both of you, okay? So this completion, this spiritual strength, this journey that you've been on, this love journey, this relationship thing, like there's an understanding that you've arrived at now in regard to some kind of love, self-love for a lot of you. It's just getting into this place of like, wow, you know what? I'm good. Like, I'm really loving myself. And it's not that you don't need other people, but there's an energy of like, you just feel so good about yourself. All of the attachments that you may have had in the past have been released, or they're becoming released in these next 10 days. So it's very nice. The codependent aspect that you may have been experiencing has been healed. And you are now capable of detaching in relationships for some of you, without having to leave them. You are at this place where now you are understanding that, hey, some of you don't have a choice and you can't leave a toxic type of a environment or a situation or a relationship, but there's an understanding that, wow, I don't have to be reactive anymore. I am able to remain where I am, but in a different way, where I'm, excuse me, not so affected any longer. Yeah, obstacles and challenges. See, you're overcoming things, Cancer. And it's really amazing. I don't think I've ever given a reading like this where somebody has been able to overcome and has actually come to a place of completion spiritually. All right. And I think that that's a very strong, some of you, I know you might be saying, yes, that's where I am. And some of you are like, I don't know if I'm there, but keep journeying, keep learning, keep forgiving, keep giving it up over to Spirit, over to God, to Jesus, to Allah, whomever you are allowing, whomever your higher power and whoever is the source of your joy and fulfillment, keep giving it over. And that's just a really strong spiritual message for some of you Cancers out here. All right, let's take a look now at what's going on with your person. Okay, they're starting off with 3 major arcanas and you have 2 major arcanas. So we do have, as far as court cards, we do have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So if there's a connection with any of them, that's fine. That would be your story. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can represent Virgo, so that might be an attachment. And some of you might be on the cusp of Gemini and Cancer. So your person is in a very reflective mode. They're actually, compared to you, because you have the sun, your person is quite introverted. They may be that way naturally, or there's something that's going on with them where they're pulling back or they're pulling in their energy, while you are open and bright and sunny and extroverted and joyful. Your person's got something on their mind. They're reflecting, maybe making a decision, are trying to gain some insight in private. They may be withdrawing these next 10 days, not really communicating, well, not communicating at all. Or they may tell you that there are things that they are thinking about their life, their decisions, their past decisions, where they are now, how they got here. A lot of analyzing, analytical type of energy with this person. And I kind of feel like they're seeking clarity. And it's like a quest for personal truth and spiritual illumination. I feel like as far as spiritual illumination goes, Cancer, you've arrived. And as I was saying, your person is coming to with that. But let me get a clarifier. I want to see what else. Spirit, can you tell us about the Hermit? What is the Hermit energy? What is this person really seeking? What are they trying to find out or understand? Wow, 7 of Pentacles, and they also have that here. For some, they're really focusing on their finances, their money, and energetically, the 7 of Pentacles represents having this investment thing. 7 does represent withdrawal, contemplation. It can have something to do with metaphysics. And because the Hermit is a 9 card, this also represents completion, conclusions, and compassion. So your person here is definitely contemplating, withdrawing, and thinking about, have they done enough in this relationship? Have we come full circle? Is there more work to do? What else can they do to contribute to make this you guys to come full circle? Now the 7 of Pentacles, I'm also picking up, there's a waiting energy there with this person. So they're kind of like delaying right now to move forward. Now they also have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So there's big change coming for this person. And that might have a lot to do with, the question about moving forward, or whether or not to invest more, or to plant more seeds. Is there growth? Has there been growth in this relationship, and can there be? It seems like your person is quite a contemplative person. They might be very analytical, or they analyze or try to sort things out on their own without having much input. But I also feel like there's a turning point here in this relationship for them, and they know it. And I feel like they're kind of like thinking and contemplating how to make things move forward. They also have judgment. So for some of you, this is a question of whether or not to return to you. This is a question of whether or not to reveal. Okay? It's a 20. This person may have returned to you back in 2020, or you may have connected with them for the first time. And now there's like this question of like, do we keep it moving forward, or do I keep it moving forward or not? Is there something here to invest in? And there may be somebody else in the picture also that they're contemplating whether they want to stay with that other person. There's no action really with this person. All right. And I feel like I need to tell you that for these next 10 days thus far. I feel like this person, your person, is like at this point of making a final decision, whether that's between you and another person or just about you. Okay. Because you could be representing the Queen of Swords here. Like I said, some of you could be, Gemini, Cancer. Either way, there's an energy here of like, you're very truthful, and you may have given them some truth, and they are looking at you and trying to make a decision of whether or not this is going to go in the direction they want, or if they should consider somebody else that may be that they've involved themselves with in the past or are current. That kind of thing. There may be somebody new coming in for them as well, a friend or something. It doesn't feel like there's love here. It's not that it's not a love relationship, but it's really like, is this something that can work, like a partnership? Can it work with Cancer, or will it work better with maybe an air sign? Okay. Or another person who has that air energy, communicative type of Mercury ruled type of person. Like I said, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Let's take a look here. I'll get a clarifying card for them for the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Star, Aquarius energy here. So the question is, for your person, can this relationship be renewed? Is there hope? They're questioning whether it might take a miracle to make this relationship become, see it to fruition, all the way to the completion, the cycle, the full cycle. Okay, coming back to you or reconciling with you, and this person's questioning what is what is their purpose, what is your purpose in their life. They're really going through like a lot of brainstorming here, but they have faith. There is an element here of having faith. And this person sits in kind of a spotlight position as well. So I kind of feel like there is a question here about their abilities in their career as well. Do they keep going the way they want? Is somebody that they're connecting with in the spotlight? Is it you? That kind of thing. So let's take a look at judgment here. Okay. I feel like I need to slow down and take a breather here for a second. Just give me a second here. I'm feeling like a tremendous amount of nervous energy within, like adrenaline. I don't know why. This person may have like a gambling problem, or they're seeking like that high, big payout. The visions of grandeur with this person, I feel like there's an element here of like seeking stardom as well. But I also feel like your person sees you as like good luck, like good fortune, like they feel very fortunate to have you in their life. You know, all right, let me continue here. Okay, the King of Cups is here. All right, so that's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You know what I'm picking up from the King of Cups here? You know, the King of Cups is usually very like a supportive type of a leader, very tolerant, very empathetic. I feel like this person is questioning if they have the ability to open up and share how they feel, right? Because the King of Cups doesn't usually express his emotions, or their emotions, doesn't usually express emotions. Keeps them pretty bottled up. Look at the water here in the background, you know. There's a lot of water, but he sits on top of it. His feelings are very, very deep, but he shows shallow emotions. And judgment's about opening up and revealing. I feel like your person is overall thinking about coming out from under the depths of their emotions and coming forward and opening up to you and revealing how they feel about you. And the King of Cups is usually quite emotional. Like his emotions run very deep, very strong, intense feelings. And you would understand that a little bit, Cancer, because you get, you know, you feel things. You're a water sign. You understand that. You feel things. Yeah, and I feel like overall your person, they're thinking about overall opening up to you and telling you that they love you, expressing their deepest feelings for you, which is not something that they typically do. They're just trying to figure out how to go about it, how much to tell you, how much to say. There's oh gosh, the fact that they need this much thinking and this much faith tells me that they are a bit very hesitant and a bit maybe a little fearful. There's more so hesitancy to express their feelings. And I don't feel like, you know, this is normal for this person, Cancer. I really don't. There is an element here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords where they feel like you might be a bit harsh with them when they express their emotions. It's not that you will, but they just have, you know, the Queen of Swords she's got her sword, you know. She can be just cut and dry sometimes. And maybe there's a side of you that they've seen in the past that they have a little hesitancy about opening up how they feel. Because they're afraid how it's going to be received. And so they kind of like lock those feelings in even more and even deeper, that maybe you'll reject them or you'll hold your sword up or you'll be defensive. I have to tell you, so I did say, for some of you, this could be a choice between you and someone else. I feel like that's probably for like 0.0005% of you, okay? This really, for the majority of you, is about you and your person, all right? There's a lot of struggle here, a lot of struggle. That third eye chakra trying to open up, trust the intuition and connect. A lot of obstacles in the way. This person trying to bridge the gap between you and is just so hesitant. You know, it's like standing, what if I fall? You know, getting to the edge of the cliff and it's like sink or swim, you know, jump off the cliff, like leap of faith. So it's a little bit of a struggle for them. Now you're here. You've got the Sun and the Death card. So you're like, I'm all about the transformation. I'm all about the change. You know, you're making the decision to no longer stay in a suffering position. You're ready to begin anew. And you're just, I see you being very happy and joyous. Some of you already, it feels like some of you already know that this person's like, at some point, they're going to open up and tell you how they really feel. They've been hiding it. And it's been making you crazy. You know, you've been looking for signs. You've just been like, okay, well, they said this, or they said that, or this happened, or that didn't happen, or they did this. And you've been looking for signs to try to understand how they feel, and they haven't been showing it. But Cancer, it feels like they're coming forward within these next 10 days, very slowly, very hesitantly. They're going to be very careful with what they say, choice words to express. They don't want to overdo it. They don't want to dilute it. They don't want to bombard you with how they feel. They just are. I feel like they're just going to, you know, reveal themselves truly, maybe for the first time ever. Like really, I'm not talking about, yeah, I like you. I'm talking about, I can't stop thinking about you. I'm so in love with you. I just can't let you go. Like you're everything. You're my world. If anything were to happen, I don't know if I could go on. It's that level, that depth of love, that very strong depth of love that this person has for you. It's insane. It's incredible what I'm feeling here right now. Maybe that's why I had that adrenaline rush or that nervousness. I feel very nervous for you. You know, their life's purpose is you. It doesn't mean they don't have other things going on in their life, but, you know, let's take a look here at the Sun and see what the energy is here. Some of you might be on the cusp of Cancer, Leo as well. Okay. Yeah, the communication. You know, I see you being very excited. I see you communicating with them. They've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is, you know, contemplation, withdrawal. And you've got the key. You've got the final pentacle here to add, to make it the 8, which represents prosperity, abundance, manifestation. Like, you know, Cancer, that, you know, I feel like you're going to communicate with them and say to them, listen, we can do this. We can make this work. I love you. I mean, we can have it all. I just heard that Whitney Houston song. Didn't we almost have it all? You're almost at that place together. The 8 of Pentacles, you know, that card, that represents like mastering something and enjoying the work, enjoying the journey. Let's take a look here and see. Wow, here's you, Queen of Cups. You're all about something. What the heck happened to you, Cancer? You just totally transformed. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, they're equally matched. If there was somebody else, your person is in constant, like, maybe they like to look at them. They might just like to look at them now and then. Maybe that other person is interesting. Maybe they have like other attributes that you don't have that they find attractive, but it's kind of like flipping through a magazine and, oh, I just read the articles. I mean, I feel like your person does like to look at this other person, or they like to look at the opposite sex a lot. But with you, it goes deeper than that. It does. And you are in this position here where I see you're like, you know what? I'm so happy. I see you being very happy and willing to like move on with your life, whether it's with them or without them. You know, I just hear you saying, no matter what, whether we're going to be together or not, like, you're just so happy and joyous. You're happy about change because I feel like you may have been stuck for a long time. And if the change is positive with this person, you're great. And if it's not working out, or your mindset is just like, that's fine. I'm good anyway, And some of you might actually just, surrender and just say, I don't want it anymore. I'm done. I'm surrendering to the pain. I'm done with it. It's like a fresh morning sun, when you wake up in the morning and it's fresh and beautiful, and after the rain and it's dewy, and this smell of it's like a cleansing. It's a cleansing here. Okay. You're also, I feel like, going to be, there's a lot of noise out there. I'm sorry if you can hear it. I also feel like you're going to be on a journey to find your other half, the 1111. Okay. I feel like some of you might be traveling. You might decide to travel. And this might be something that is difficult for you, but you may decide to do some traveling somewhere for something. Maybe it's difficult because of, the big C. For others, though, I feel like if you're going to give up this relationship, even because I don't feel like you're going to be reactive to them. I feel like you're making your own decisions. No matter what they do, you're making your own mind up. So I feel like if you decide that you're going to just say, thank you for telling me how you feel. I appreciate it, but I don't know if I want to continue. And I feel like your person might sense this because they feel like you might reject them in some way. If that's the case and it goes like that, I feel like you're going to be on a journey to go and passionately find somebody else. For some of you, that I really do feel like you're going to do that. But for others, the Ten of Swords, it's kind of like, it's like hitting rock bottom, I feel like for you, these next 10 days, you're hitting rock bottom. You're making your own decisions now. I just keep hearing, you're either with me or you're not. It's not halfway, it's not, maybe. It's like, you're either in or you're out. You can't have one foot in the door and one foot out. Your thing is like, if you're going to just put one foot in, and you're going to keep it there, I'm going to slam the door on your foot, so you have to take it out. I just kind of, I don't feel like you're going to slam I don't feel like you're going to grab them and pull them in. But this person, there's a lot of hesitation with them. It's just hard for them to even express how they feel about you. And you're asking yourself, well, gosh, I'm an emotional person. I'm a lover. I love to share my emotions and affection and be able to receive that in return. And this person has a really hard time with this. Okay. This person may be very focused on their work. They withdraw a lot, very focused on their becoming up in the spotlight. Spending too much time looking at others, really not, maybe they stay in this position of like, oh, maybe this one will be better for me, or maybe that one. That's kind of, that's not nice, and you're kind of like, if you're not going to choose me, then I'm going to choose me. And you make that walk out the door, right? So I feel like you have some decisions. I don't even know that you have some decisions. I feel like you're going into the next 10 days, pretty much like, here they come opening up and expressing how they feel to you, and here you are at the Ten of Swords, like, I'm done. Now for others, you might just say, okay, we've hit rock bottom and now the only way is up, with this person expressing how they feel. And then it's on, and then it's game on. Okay. And then there's a lot of hot communication, passionate type of communication, like a major change, very quick change happens, good news happening, a lot of action. This is a ton of action. There's movement, there's travel. That's you two coming together. It's your other half. So it really just depends on who you are. I know these are separate messages that I keep getting here, but it really just depends on you and your person. And it depends on the amount of faith you really have in your person. If you're willing to wait a little bit longer to see what they do. But I know some of you are like, I'll wait a little bit longer, but I got to put a cap on this at some point. Like, I have to draw the line at some point. I can't waste the rest of my life. Sometimes, you know what? Some of you may even just decide to give up altogether, and then here they come. These next 10 days, that might be the finale for you. You're joyous and happy and free. And some of you, like I said, you've got your spiritual strength, and you come to this place where I can defeat anything and I don't need them. And that for some, that moment you do that, here they come, opening up. All right, let's get a couple of, sorry for the long sigh. It's just I'm trying to get the air out. Let's get their messages for you. You came closer than anyone. I really feel like that, Cancer. This person, no one was ever able to get them to a position where they actually will consider sharing their deepest emotions and their fears and their joys and their sorrows and their happiness. Everything was always kind of shallow, so you got bits and pieces of that. But this person, we will be together again. This is where they are. I don't feel like your person's going to let you go. Unfortunately, they may have been making you wait for a really long time, but I don't feel like they're willing to let you go because they love you. They do. They do. They love you. This person has some serious, they're very logical, or they have a huge their fear of rejection, but they want you, Cancer. They do. This is what they tell you. They may have said this to you before. The timing just wasn't right for us. They said that to you in the past, Cancer. Or will be saying it to you now. It's an excuse. They're just trying to stall. The timing wasn't right for them to open up, but they're doing it. I see. They just use that as an excuse. Oh, you speak to me through music. Some of you have a connection to this person through music. There may be songs that you've shared with each other, lyrics, YouTube links to groups or music or something like that. Or some of you are involved in music in one way or another. They listen to those songs for some of you that you have sent. They've put it on their playlist now. And when they go to the gym to work out, or when they're driving in their car, the first song those songs they put on, they listen to the lyrics. They try to understand. They try to connect to you through those lyrics. So if you're questioning, I said the music, but I don't know. They're listening. This person's waiting for a sign from you. Cancer, some of you, your sign is, booyah, I'm out of here. I'm done. I give up. And that's their cue when they come forward and they're like, Cancer, I can't live without you. I look for you everywhere. This person, for some of you, I just got this message. There's another female or male that they have been talking to or communicating with, or just looking at from afar. Maybe this is someone when they go to get their coffee, they see them in the coffee shop. They keep looking at them. Do you know why? Because this person looks just like you. There's a familiarity. They're not attracted to this other person. They're attracted to you, but they see you in them. So when they say they look for you everywhere, when they're not around you, or if you guys are in separation and someone else catches their eye, they're looking at them because they're seeing you. I don't know if it's exactly like the same look. It might be a style, hair color. There's things that remind them of you everywhere they go. For some of you, this is just a billboard model. You're constantly in their mind. See? I can't stop thinking about you. They're just so holed up, so hesitant. This person wants to be more than friends. You guys might have that kind of relationship where it's a bit casual. Maybe it's a friends with benefits, or maybe it's not labeled that, but it's like friends with benefits is usually, we're connecting and we're enjoying each other. but one of us or both of us are waiting to see when it's going to go the next level. I mean, friends of benefits, how is that? That's not even satisfying. To some it is, but I don't think it's natural. I just don't. I think it's good to be friends and lovers, not friends and benefits, because it seems like a very transactional relationship. That doesn't seem like a spiritual, loving relationship. And I mean, to each his own. I don't engage in that because it's not fulfilling. But I feel like this person, whatever level, there's those different stages of relationships. And you guys, whether you are calling yourselves a romantic relationship or just friends, this person wants more. I want to feel that way again. Yeah, you do something to this person, Cancer, where you just make them feel eyes glossed over kind of thing. Maybe it was a physical connection you've had and they're missing that aspect of your relationship. Let's get a couple of Moonology cards. All right. Oh my goodness. A new romantic cycle begins. I'm telling you. You do what you want, Cancer. Moon and Libra, if you have Moon and Libra. If you are like, no, I can't go through it again. I can't do this whole cycle thing again. Then just be done. Just close the door and never look back. But if you're ready to give another shot, then I'm telling you it's coming in. You can choose not to. It's up to you. Communication is key. And I feel for you, Cancer, it's really important for you to tell this person exactly where you stand. You may not know right this moment, but maybe take these next 10 days and figure out and make a decision. I was having a conversation with Lucy this morning about making a decision. At some point, we have to make a decision. We can't just let things drag on and on and on. We have to choose, just like the lovers. You can choose love or you can choose indifference to walk away. All right, a couple of messages here. Loving words from Jesus. Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. All right, that's a message for somebody here. Matthew 26:41. For some of you, this might be a tempting thing, but you have to gauge how far you've come, what you've been through. Do you have the strength and the stamina to go through this cycle again? Is this too tempting for you? Are you trying to get away from this person? You got to make a decision. Judge not, that you not be judged. Yeah, don't judge this other person, I'm hearing. That's Matthew 7:1. For those of you who have a birthday, July 1st. Very strong message for you. But it's not about judging that person, what they're doing and not doing. It's about judging yourself and assessing yourself. What do I want? Is this enough? Or is this not enough? Is this going to work? Is there an ability to move it forward or no? Okay. Focus on you these next 10 days. And you look like you are. All right, let's get a couple of fortune cookie messages here for you. Wow. A change of residence, partner, career or job is on the cards. You're restless and in need of a change, and that is exactly what is coming your way. Yeah, there is change coming, Cancer, and you have a decision you have to make. Ooh, surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those of you searching. Fantastic. All right, so let's get a couple of charms for my Moonpie Tarot mug on my Teespring store. Cancer, I do have new mugs here that have your zodiac symbol on them. They're $11.11. Just go to my store and my channel. They're cute, and you can have coffee or tea with me. All right, couple of charm messages. What's coming out here? I thought I saw two. Definitely one. Okay, you have the owl. So it's time for you to make a very wise, logical decision, not an emotional-based decision. You already know how you feel about this person, but a wise, logical decision. Is this a partnership that can work? Because you've already reached the spiritual realms. You've already hit the peak of the mountain as far as your spirituality goes. You can overcome anything because of that, but trust your intuition, because that's what your Eye Chakra is telling you. Some of you just really love owls. Oh, look. You have the anchor and the seashell. Okay, somebody here, YouTube name is seashell or anchor. So this is really just telling you, well, basically, ground yourself. Some of you, it's like the message here is you need to anchor yourself in this relationship and stay. For those of you, and what I mean by that is for those of you who are making the decision to stay and you're going to give it one last shot, you're going to try, then try with every last bit of energy, passion, and power that you have. Give it your best so that if it doesn't work, when you do, if you do decide that you're done, you can walk away saying, hey, I did my very best and no one can hold it against me. And that other person just could not match my effort. It wasn't me. Okay. For others, you need to just ground yourself in your decision one way or the other, what you're going to do with this connection. Some of you really enjoy mussels or clams or seafood. I just got that. Okay. But that's also like, that shell reminds me of you. It may be time for some of you. I heard two things. Some of you need to drop your shell and come out into the sun and express what you want to do. That Page of Pentacles here, as I was saying, that can represent being patient. Okay. So you may need to express that you'll be patient and wait for others, for them to make the decision. But you may need to say, but I'm not going to wait forever. I can't wait forever. Let's get one more. Okay. Oh, you have a beautiful crown. Princess. Okay. For you females, don't forget who you are. Okay. Wear your crown. Keep your crown. Remember who you are. Okay. Put your crown back on. And some of you, Princess, that's a nickname. Or a pet name, or you live on Princess Drive or Princess Avenue, or you live in like a town that's called Princess. Some of you really love Prince. Okay. Some of you need to go and re-listen to some Purple Rain. I just heard. Very strange message. All right, Cancer, I hope you enjoy this message and this reading. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, click the link in the description box below. We'll take you to my booking site. Please, please, please help me out if you don't mind. I am like 900 subscribers short of 100,000 subscribers, and I'm like so excited to be getting there, and I hope that you guys will hit the subscribe button and like if you enjoy the video. I have a huge, well, my partner has a huge party planned for me and for my channel and for all of us, and I'll be making that announcement very soon about that. So yay, we're finally getting there. So yeah, you guys, I wish you all the best, Cancer. I love you so much. Have a fantastic next 10 days, and hope everything goes well for you. All right, take care. Bye.